Wow, it froze. What the? Wow. Japan.
Did you know?
Japan is here. Japan is everywhere. Never
Did,
forget.
did you know?
I'm very familiar with Japan.
Yeah, but look
And
at my name though.
wow, I feel attacked.
Good.
Good. Wow.
Yeah, let's bring back the maple.
Wow. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I guess I could do the intro. Maybe start there.
Yeah,
What do you
maybe.
think?
Instead of like giving me shit.
Japanese.
I got distracted by Japan. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wardcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion, updates on the ward, and more. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich, Alec Funnel,
Did you know that the Famicom game Bomberman was made in just 72 hours?
Bomberman.
Bum.
and Shayla Hill.
That's a Japanese translation.
And Shayla as well.
It's Sheila.
Space out. She's like,
Wow. A rip-roaring start.
hey, I was going with the music.
Hello, hi, everyone. Welcome to the
Hello.
show. This week, we're talking about the new Resident Evil movie. It seems like we're always talking about some kind of a Resident Evil movie. New details on Silent Hill F, unfortunately. A new stealth action game called Steel Seed. And the next generation of Xbox. Exciting. After that, Jazz has a segment. And then it's Machinima Showcase time. Then we'll do some games. We got Reverse and Remember and Ward a Monster. And then we'll wrap up with Nobody Asked Us. And what?
She really put the die in Diana.
Wow. That's terrible. It's terrible. So, update-ish thing. We did a live stream reaction thingy of the Silent Hill transmission last Thursday. That was me, Alec, Shayla, Diz, and Carmen. I mean, Diz was there, but I don't think she said a single thing, so she kind of wasn't there. She was physically there, just not mentally, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so we watched that. We streamed it. It was really disappointing, but we'll touch on that a little bit more in the news. On a brighter note, we did make progress on our streaming issue from before. Previously, there was that issue where things got really choppy and it basically became like a 3 frames per second slideshow kind of a situation. It was so bad that I just delisted all the streams that we did previously because they were so bad. But the last one went well. It was clear. It ran smooth. Everything was good. I hardwired my internet connection and that fixed the problem. And I figured it might. So that's good. Though there's one more thing I have to figure out because like on long form videos, like if it's probably like 20 minutes or longer, the audio desyncs for some reason. And I don't know what's causing that. I'm assuming it's maybe like a codec issue or something. I've been trying to research it, but I haven't really been able to figure it out. But that's a better issue to have than the fucking frame rate thing because it was unwatchable before. So progress, I'll take it. But yeah, so we're good to go. We can stream the upcoming events. We can do the Nintendo one that's coming up, I think, in April. I don't remember. It's coming soon. Yeah, there you go. Good shit. So let's go ahead and get into what's been going on this week. Jazz, how was your week?
Week was crap. But I played the usual games. Pretty much, I think we played Repo for the first time, and I'll be super honest. I'm not like that much into the game itself, but the chat is pretty fun. I think me and Alec agreed that we had more fun with the chat. Typing the chat than we did actually playing the game. And when you're dead, it tends to be a very long game, but I'm glad that the chat thing is there that you could just fuck around with. to the point where we didn't even talk to each
Mhm.
other.
Mhm.
And I played more Police Simulator. I played a little bit more Tomb Raider. Um, I window shopped on the Tomb Raider website, and I found out that to access their vault, which is like just to get on basically part of the website, you have to like collect these. You have to like solve this little puzzle, which is just go around and collect these little like pieces to unlock the vault. It's pretty cool. Um, so I did that. And I played. Um, I forget. I know I watched a couple of things. I watched. I've been watching 911 and Nurse Jackie, and I watched the. I can't remember if it was this week or last week because I remember talking about it, but it might have been during one of the games. But I watched the original movie for A League of Their Own. I had watched the show that they made with the I forgot her name, but with the actress who voices Bean. Um, and it was and the one who plays Janet in The Good Place. So it was a good show, but then like I finally got to watch the original movie and it was really good too. So that was fun. It was like off my checklist of original movies that I've been wanting to watch. Um, and other than Repo, new to me, I played a demo for a game that looks pretty cool that I'm going to talk about. Well, me recorded is going to talk about. Um, it is a great movie, survival horror fan. And lesson to be learned is that there's no crying in baseball.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I played the demo of a game called Save that I hope that you guys like because it's a survival horror online co-op, and it just I played the demo twice. I went to get like a little clip that I was missing, and I ended up just playing the demo again. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it. You'll see it later. But other than that, I didn't do much. Uh, so yeah, let's go to Shayla. What'd you do?
Me. Okay, mine's gonna be super short. Uh, I played lots of Monster Hunter. I have been getting into streaming a little bit more again, getting kind of consistent with that. Some Lethal, some Repo, and Nikkei. I haven't really watched anything this week. Um, Monster Hunter is still fucking amazing. Personally, it's my favorite. I really liked Worlds, so this one is just like more of World. It feels like Worlds 2. I mean, it's even still like the same MHW. I feel like that was on purpose. But uh yeah, that's been me, Monster Hunter. I ordered some things, but they haven't come this week, so I don't really have anything too new going on. So yeah, it's just been a good week. Lots of hunting. Follow me on Twitch. And yeah, that's about it for me. Alec, how was your week?
Well, it's a bit of a car wreck. Speaking of car wrecks, and if you know what that is, then
Yeah.
complain for the first one.
Yes.
Alec.
Hmm? I don't know what
Jeez.
that is.
Did you
Okay.
see the
Don't
picture
worry about it.
before?
Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta have the thingy. So professional.
Mercifully, it is once again time for Sir Alec to dispense with what he has accomplished this week.
Oh.
Please be silent.
I have played Resident Evil Rebirth with Sean. I played Lethal with Jazz, Carmen, and Lady Shayla. I played PUBG with Jazz, and then by myself. I played new to me WWE 2K25. And yep, other than you can fight in intergender matches, there's really nothing different about the previous game. I watched all of season 12 of Futurama, and I started watching Rick and Morty.
Another glorious week's commentary is complete. Now you may applaud and ask questions. However, let us proceed with analytical precision, ensuring each inquiry is both succinct and pertinent. thereby maintaining the highest standards of discourse and clarity.
Yeah, what he said.
Jesus, like the recording was longer than your week.
Yeah, it was.
We didn't really play PUBG, I find.
Yeah.
I was
No.
having network issues. My fucking network kept crashing or something. I swear somebody was fucking with us in the game, but every time we saw somebody, it like disconnected me.
Well, after you disconnected, I played for another round and I killed like 5 people. So I was like,
Well, fuck you. Fuck.
So yeah. And Sean,
Hello.
how is your week?
It was fine. That's it. No.
Wow.
um, kind of the same thing, really. Like the last couple of weeks have just kind of been the same thing. Just kind of busy, hectic, doing the same things. Working on ward stuff, working on podcast stuff, trying to get things rolling consistently still. Obviously that's not going super well because we keep starting at like fucking 7 p.m. But hey,
That was my bad.
we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, the Wardcast YouTube is bulking up nice. I got lots of content on there already. Got 14 videos posted, and I think I've uploaded somewhere in like the 20 range, something like that. So getting good with that, getting consistent with that, so that's good. Yeah, played pretty much what you guys already said. So like you guys already kind of had my week in video games. Played Repo. I like Repo. That sucks that you guys don't really like it. Is it just the fact that you're waiting around a lot, or that
I
you don't
think
like it?
Lethal was more fun.
I know. I like Lethal best.
I don't not like it. I just
When you're dead, it's just a long time waiting.
I don't know. I
I
find that
wish it
there's a
had.
lot more like there it's not as engaging.
That's crazy. See, I feel completely the opposite. They're like Lethal is like very simple. Like there's not a lot of depth to it. It's kind of repetitive. Like I love Lethal. It's fun. But what I like about Repo is like there's way more depth to it. There's just so much more going on. You can like you have HP, like you can take damage, and like there's variation between like what the enemies are and how hard they can hit you. You can upgrade your health, and you can use weapons, you can fight back. The things you collect you can break, so you have to be careful, and like some things you need to work together with your teammates to retrieve. Like there's way more going on with it, which personally I like. So I don't know. I mean, they're both good.
I
I
like.
wish there was a little bit more going on in Lethal, and I feel like Repo kind of does that to me.
Repo really does have a lot of cute, cool features. Like I like the little guys and how their heads move, and I it just doesn't like scratch that itch that Lethal does. Like I don't know if it's just that Lethal is paced really well. Like I like how the nights are short and they get to it. Like I kind of wish Repo had that a little more.
It's because Shayla can't stay on the ship in Repo because the monsters come on the ship.
Oh come on, that is not why.
Can't hide on the ship.
Hey, Survival Horror Fan came in with a super chat, $5. Just wanted to see if there's a new one, and guess what? There is a new one. Hey,
Hey,
What are these things? Out of my way! Yeah, that's real fucking cute.
hey.
hey.
Brutal.
Get fucked, Lego Aloy, and also that other person. I don't even know who that person was. It's like her mom or something. I don't know.
No, that's not her mom.
Who is that? She just seemed like the most prominent secondary character that I could find in the Lego verse.
It's one of the 3 old ladies. One of the
Yeah.
elder ladies.
Oh,
Are you kidding my grandma?
nice, nice. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Um, but yeah, where the hell was I? Yeah, Repo, Lethal Company,
There wasn't enough
Reverse.
opera.
Uh, yeah, fucking Alec talked me into playing more Reverse, and it was miserable.
You said you wanted to play it.
Well, I mean, it's complicated. I don't want to play it, but I need to. Well, I guess I don't need to, but I
I'm
do
gonna
want to
go back
record
and
some.
find previous episodes of the Wardcast where you can clip it where you said, I want to play that again.
I want to record footage from it. So, not the same as wanting to play it. But anyway, yeah. And I made that video as well. So I did that this week too. So hopefully you guys like that. It's brutal and beautiful, and we'll see. Oh my God. We'll see if we can get Leon to kill other people within the video game verse. Yeah, I have I actually have show and tell.
Oh,
I have a
wow.
couple. Yeah, I have a couple. It's been a long time since I did a show and tell, and we're gonna
Alright.
kind of talk a little bit about like George Romero. It's kind of included in the Resident Evil news thing that we're going to talk about, and it made me think about Night of the Living Dead, and I have like a bunch of versions of it, and I actually got a new version of it recently that I haven't watched yet. But so you guys know the story behind Night of the Living Dead and how George Romero doesn't like own the right or didn't own the rights to it because they like didn't file the copyright in time or whatever. So like he made it and it was immediately public domain, which is really fucked up. So like
Yeah.
over time, like anybody could just make their version, like they could make a sequel to Night of the Living Dead or reboot it or reimagine it or whatever. So there's all these like different versions of Night of the Living Dead, and most of them are really terrible. And I have a couple of them. There's Night of the Living Dead Resurrection, which is probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Night of the Living Dead 3D, which is potentially just as bad, but
Rob Zombie.
it's got Sid Haig in it, which is cool. But it didn't help the movie. It was terrible. And then I got this one recently. I just found out about this. Does that look familiar? That artwork there, the hands?
It looks like the Evil Within, kind of, right?
No.
Oh.
Resident Evil Outbreak. They fucking
Oh my god.
completely ripped that off. But anyways, yeah, so this is like it's a CG version of Night of the Living Dead, and it like takes place in like New York or something. Like it looks awful. But I had to have it for the collection because it's ridiculous. There's the Night of the Animated Dead, which is kind of neat, but it's also terrible. Unfortunately, I wish. See, the thing is, I wish it looked like that. That artwork is so cool, but it looks like that,
Oh.
which is not so great. But still, it's a neat little thing to have. And then I've got the collector's edition of the 1990s remake, which is really cool. It's kind of like a combination of a book and a case. It's got like production stuff and things like that. It's part of a bigger set. It's just, I don't remember if I showed this as a show and tell earlier. I might have, but it's part of this massive collector's edition box that comes with like a statue and stuff like that. If I haven't shown it, I'll have to show it at some point, but I didn't want to bring it over here because it's fucking huge and heavy, and yeah. So I just thought I would show that. And these headphones are also a show and tell because I peeled off all the fucking
Oh, you got your
whatever
crumblies off.
the crumblies that I was talking about. Yeah, I ripped them all off. It took forever to do it. And the headphones work. And like it's not super uncomfortable. It's not as comfortable as it used to be, but it's not bad. So I'm just glad that I was able to salvage them because I thought I was going to have to throw them away. They're really good headphones. So yeah, lots of show and telling to make up for the times that I haven't in a while. So there you go. And that brings us to
Guess fucking what time it is. It's time for some news.
Hey.
It's time for some news.
I'm definitely afraid.
Has everybody seen Night of the Living Dead in some form? I hope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Was that a note?
Bruh.
Yeah, that's a nope.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
That is unacceptable. Unacceptable. How dare you? Oh my
Go
god.
fuck Barbara.
He retaliated. Look out.
Shoot, Barbara.
Time for some news. Xbox is reportedly not ready to abandon the console platform just yet. Reports indicate that Xbox is working on a next-generation hardware that will succeed the Xbox Series X, with no upgrade plan for the Series S. It's being speculated that the new hardware will bring the platform closer to its inevitable extinction by integrating other third-party platforms like Steam, Epic Store, and GOG. This is in line with Microsoft's Everything's an Xbox initiative, which will likely lead the Xbox brand into becoming a publisher. Good job! In addition to the next-gen hardware due sometime in 2027, Xbox has confirmed its entry into the handheld space with a portable device codenamed Keenan due out later in 2025.
Does it love orange soda?
Orange soda?
Keenan and
Keenan
Kel.
Oh yeah, there's another Keenan.
You're like, damn, I should have used that.
Damn it, I should have used them both. I would have used both if I had thought about it. But yeah, so Xbox is still going to be around for another console generation. So there's that.
Yay.
They're going to be doing their handheld, which was rumored. And what's probably going to happen, since they're doing like a replacement for the Series X and not a replacement for the Series S, I'm assuming it's just going to be straight digital. So especially if it's true that they're going to be integrating other digital platforms like Steam and GOG and Epic Store and all that, it's probably just going to be like basically like a PC, which is
For your TV.
kind of dumb. Or it's kind of like I can't remember who it was. I think it was Valve or Steam or whatever. They once upon a time they made a little kind of like PC that was supposed to function like a console. I don't remember who that was, but that was a thing for a little while. And I'm assuming that's kind of what Xbox's new system is going to be like.
I mean, the Stream Deck kind of operates like that in a way.
What does?
I mean,
The Steam Deck? Yeah.
the Steam Deck,
Mhm.
because you can hook it up to your TV and then the thing comes like, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll probably be something like that. Any excitement towards a new Xbox system or an Xbox handheld? No.
No.
I haven't been, honestly, like Microsoft is the only system I haven't cut. Like I have a PS5, a Switch, a PC, and I haven't gotten an Xbox since I didn't even get the previous Xbox. Like the 360 was the last Xbox I've had.
Yeah, Scott says half of the console's processing will probably be dedicated to AI. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think I'd rather get
Ew.
a Steam Deck.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what their handheld's basically going to be. So it's like if you want an Xbox branded Steam Deck, I mean, there you go, I guess. But yeah, it just, I feel like they kind of missed their chance because like once upon a time, it would have been cool to have a handheld that would play like Halo and Gears of War and, Microsoft branded video games. But now that it's all going multi-platform, it's like, just wait a little bit and you can just play it on your Steam Deck. So who cares? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not too surprised.
If they brought out another PSP kind of thing, then that'd be awesome.
From Xbox.
An Xbox PSP.
Yes.
I mean, everything's an Xbox, so
Yeah.
technically it is.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, hopefully you're excited, Lee. I know you're the only Xbox person here, I believe. So, good news for you, maybe? Question mark.
Mhm.
Konami's Silent Hill Redemption arc might be cut short as Silent Hill F's reveal raises concerns. When the game was first teased back in late 2022, there was one takeaway: Japanese Silent Hill, which was an interesting prospect. Now, over 2 years later, Konami has streamed a 35-minute presentation solely focusing on Silent Hill F, including a nearly 4-minute long trailer of the game, and they didn't show or talk about gameplay whatsoever. And look, I get it. Silent Hill's never been known for gameplay, and fans are invested in the story over anything else. But that just makes it all the more important. We have a brand new game separate from the mainline story, a canvas to play and get creative with. This could be the chance to redefine Silent Hill gameplay, or at least let us know to expect more of the same. And they didn't say a word about it? This is a video game and not a movie, right? Seems odd. They talked about the creature design, the story, the characters, the music and sound, each person on stage's perspective on the series, the setting, the fucking setting. They talked more about the setting and theme more than anything. And that was the one thing we didn't need to hear about. We know Silent Hill in Japan. I was so annoyed that I went back and counted how many times they said Japan or Japanese. 45. 45 times. That means they said one of those words 1.3 times for every minute the stream was live. I mean, I know you can't say something 0.3 times, but you get the picture. It's a bit much. Now, does this mean the game's going to suck? No. Does it mean the gameplay will suck? No. But it does beg the question, why did they not so much as mention any element of gameplay whatsoever, not even in passing? It's a little sus, bro. Despite my better judgment, we'll leave this on a high note. What was shown looks nice. The visuals, graphics, and aesthetics all look good. The little bit of plot and characters shown look interesting. This could still come out a win. I'm just saying this lack of gameplay is weird, and you may want to tuck some doubt away in the back of your hype. Seriously. 45 times. 45. It's so many. It's so many.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Otacon.
Japan!
Yeah, but I mean, between our stream on the transmission and what I said in the video, I don't really have anything further to add to that. I am a little harsh on it, given that we haven't seen any gameplay. Like it could be fine. Everything could be fine. Like just need to wait and see what happens. But I just, like I said before, it's really weird. It's really sus that they're not showing or talking about gameplay whatsoever. I've never seen anything like this ever. So it's weird. But anyways, any additional takes or
My only other one was that somebody else pointed this out to me after the fact, and it made me a little more hopeful. The fact that they showed her pick up a crowbar, like, to me kind of implies that there will be some combat. I know that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but the fact that they do show her like brandish a weapon during the like during the little movie they showed, kind of like was like, no, I think that's kind of establishing. It's surprising they didn't talk about it, but I mean, or that they didn't talk about combat, but I'm still very hopeful. And also finding out that they got the writer for Higurashi in there makes me a little promising, or sounds a little promising too. So I'm still really interested in the game.
I just have a question, because I didn't see the whole thing, and I was reading the chat more than anything. So I didn't see many of the subtitles. But where's the game based in? This has been episode 273 of the Wardcast.
Recorded
You
in
can't see, but
Japan.
I'm swinging my feet over the side of my chair. Surprised that they don't touch the ground.
how dare you? On that note, Steel Seed, a new stealth action game from indie developer Storm in a Teacup, is on the way. In Steel Seed, you guide Zoe and her drone companion Kobe across a post-cataclysmic world of futuristic ruin. The game blends stealth, parkour, dynamic combat, and puzzle solving. Upgrade Zoe's abilities and choose when to fight and when to avoid. Face off against challenging bosses who stand in your way as you explore the fine line between human and machine. A playable demo is available now on Steam with an April release date for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. A PAL region physical release is available for PS5 on May 23rd for $34.99 US, exclusively through PlayAsia for now.
You had to wait, motherfucker.
So I didn't want to linger on that one too much with the video because I didn't really have a lot of information on it. But there is a lot of footage out there to kind of give you a better idea of like what to expect in the gameplay and a little bit more of like the cinematics and kind of a look at the world. But with what I showed there, you can't really get a good gauge on what the game's going to be. But if you go and you watch I think there's 3 trailers out there. If you go and watch those, it looks really cool. The atmosphere and like the music, it's got like its own theme song and stuff like that, which kind of made me think of like Metal Gear Solid 3 with the Snake Eater theme. They kind of did something similar there, and I thought that was kind of neat. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, and it's kind of a budget title at $35. So might be worth checking out.
Yeah,
And plus, we need some kind of stealth action game to take place in Metal Gear, right, Alec?
But, I mean, I think I'd rather just get the Metal Gear Solid Delta than... If it's cheap enough, I'd give it a go. I might even download the demo on the Steam to check it out.
Yeah. Anything else? Any other comments?
I'd have
Thoughts?
to see more, but
Yeah, it was just a quick little glance at it, but yeah, I definitely recommend looking into it because it looks neat.
yeah, I'd put it on my radar.
I did look up, what other games the developer and publisher have done, and like I only recognise one other game, and that's called Ash of Gods, and that is a cheap game that I bought for my partner, and like I looked at it and like, yeah, I ain't touching that shite. But
It's funny what Scott said there. That is a good point. It's weird. It's like neon lights and parkour is not exactly the most stealthy thing. But still,
just
it's
look
like
at the lights, don't look at me.
sometimes it doesn't have to make sense. It's fine. But yeah, and like I said in the video, there is a free Steam demo if you want to just play around with it a little bit, see if you like it too. So there you go.
The demo.
Demo. Resident Evil the movie again. Resident Evil has not had much luck in the live-action category. The idea for a movie initially began back in 1998 with a planned partnership with George Romero. He directed an impressive live-action trailer for Resident Evil 2, or Biohazard 2, in Japan, and was then in line to direct the movie. The father of modern zombies making the Resident Evil movie? Oh my god, this is a match made in... Oh, this was a mistake. A terrible mistake. After some rough waters, the project would then be passed to Paul W.S. Anderson, where the movie would be completed, followed by 5 sequels, which would get progressively more absurd and awful. However, they did make a shit ton of money. 14 years later, the Anderson arc would end, and the vast majority of Resident Evil fans would rejoice. Until this. This movie came out and showed us things could in fact be much worse. If that wasn't bad enough, less than a year later we'd be assaulted by the brutal transition from movie to TV with the Resident Evil Netflix show. This subjected us to 8 painful episodes before it was destroyed by fire. Which brings us to today. Rumors were floating around about a possible 3rd attempt at a Resident Evil movie with the Whitest Kids You Know actor and Barbarian director Zach Krager behind the wheel. That rumor is no more, as Sony has officially signed this dude to the project. And they're not fucking around. The screenplay is already written and a release date of September 18th, 2026 has been set. Damn, that's fast.
How are you coming fast?
Krager said he's a rabid fan of the games and is excited to work on the project. At face value, that sounds great, but this guy said the same thing. Do you feel that? That's called skepticism. All that's left to do now is wait and see what happens. So, do we have any hope for a new Resident Evil movie?
I wish it would
It
just
can't get
stop.
any worse.
I don't want to comment
Why not?
Me neither.
because I like Welcome to Raccoon City.
I mean, there's things that you can like and appreciate, but it's not a good movie.
You're not a good movie.
I like the credits scene because it told me it was over.
I mean, they ruined half the cast. Birkin is so awful in that. Leon is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
He's such a little bitch.
Oh yeah, they didn't do Leon justice.
Yeah, just no bueno.
You know what? I was just thinking. I remember the Resident Evil fucking movies, but then when you started to talk about the Netflix thing and Welcome to Raccoon, I was like, oh yeah, that shit. I've tried to block that out of my mind, and you just
Yeah,
brought it back. I'm like, no,
I'm sorry.
you
You have to know your history.
I'm whatever on the Resident Evil movies because I like it best as a game. So it's like the movies are just like they're fine. I don't know. I never really have super high expectations for them because yeah, I prefer to play Resident Evil than like watch movies.
I looked up the guy that is directing it or making it, and like, so he's still fairly new to the whole directing thing because there's not much.
Barbarian was good though.
It was good. It's so weird that he came from the whitest kid you know, a fucking sketch comedy show where he's being stupid all the time,
Where he usually
right
played
into
the
serious
girl.
horror. Like what the fuck? But yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell because like it could have been a fluke. He could have just happened to make a good movie, and like that's kind of it. You know, it could be all downhill from there. You never know. But I don't know. Maybe he knows what he's doing. You never know.
Yeah.
There's hope there. Like he has a small record, but it's a good one. So
Yeah, because Barbarian had good pacing. It had like it was a solid movie.
he has another movie coming out. I think it's called Weapon that'll come out before Resident Evil. So if that one's good too, and he's 2 for 2, then maybe we'll get something good out of it. You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. And it sounds like this is going to be another attempt at like actually basing it off of the games, kind of like Welcome to Raccoon City did. So for better or worse, I honestly I would rather that. Like the odds of them getting it right are probably pretty low. But like at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want a movie that is a Resident Evil movie. I want it about the games with those characters. So
let's
at
just
least
hope
they're
they don't cram
attempting to
3
make
fucking
that.
games into one fucking movie.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid. So yeah, hopefully he does it right. He doesn't try to put too much shit in there. He stays true to the source material and just tries to, build on what's already there, and he does it right. I mean, how many times is it going to take? This is the third fucking time plus a TV show. Like, come on. Somebody's got to get it right. It's got to happen eventually, for fuck's sake. But yeah.
Would you like to see Mila Djokovic, as a cameo in the movie?
Honestly, I'm mostly upset that there hasn't been a single Resident Evil movie that's in the fucking mansion. Like, why can't we have one that's like Resident Evil 1? They always do like the city and like go really big. Like, I'd really like to see like a haunted mansion Resident Evil movie, you know? I don't mean haunted mansion, but like I want to see like creepy kind of suspense.
It really shouldn't be that hard to make, honestly. With a reasonable budget, like it shouldn't cost you that much to do it,
What
and it should be good.
what blows my mind too is like how many times have they in the game universe, how many times have they recreated the fucking Spencer Mansion, and you're telling me we can't get one movie in one of those fucking recreated mansions?
Right?
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's crazy.
The mansion's kind of important.
Survival horror fan says it's just the main character making bad choices one after another. You know, they could make it into a comedy. That'd be fun.
Right.
You know what happened to the last main character in the Netflix thing?
What's
He
that?
died.
Who did?
Real life.
Oh yeah. Wow, Alec.
Aw.
Why
Yes.
you always gotta go dark?
Because it's me.
You're right. You're right. All right. That's the news that I got. Jazz. It's time for your segment.
Segment?
Check it.
Oh,
It's time for jazz.
You know I had my finger over the button, right?
I mean, it's right there. It's right there.
Bingo. Save. Can you read the little text?
Mm. Sean won't be any good at this game.
Wow. How dare so this is like the anti-Sean game.
Yeah. Except I really hope that you guys like it because I enjoyed the demo so much that I was like, man, this would be a lot of fun with other people. Because it's like for once it's not just I mean like there's objectives and it's like mission based, but like it feels more like a co-op game that you're actually like it's not necessarily following like the story and stuff like that. Like it's not campaign, but like it's not just like in Lethal and stuff like that. It's just repetitive and stuff like that. This is such a wide, like a huge area to explore, and the atmosphere is really spooky. And basically, let's just play the video because I didn't write myself any notes. I specifically put it all in the video this time, including my gameplay from the demo to serve as the second part of the video. So there's the trailer and there's my video. It's all in one.
Nice.
USTC, do you read me? Please respond. The Sonara has now appeared in the red zone.
This game was made in Korea, by the way. They know their fucking horror.
Yeah, they do.
USTC, we trust in your abilities.
Alrighty, guys, let's talk about Save. I hope I'm not the only one here excited about a survival horror game based on a boat that actually looks good.
Shame!
Not only that, but you can choose to play the game solo
Wow.
or with your friends in a 4-player online co-op. It's easy. Just host a game, copy the server code to your friends, they'll have to enter it in the private join menu, and there you go. Either way, you'll experience realistic horror in a meticulously recreated environment based on an actual 6,000-ton vessel. You'll face unknown threats, fight for survival, and put your courage and wit to the ultimate test. Let's dive in. Your goal is simple. Get on the ship, retrieve the target items, get off the ship. It should be easy. Just follow the 5 phases: preparation, search, threat response, collection, extraction, PSTCE, or yeah. During the preparation phase, you can buy health and sanity supplies, ammo, pills, a flashlight, walkie-talkie, a gun, or a knife. The funds are split between the whole team, so assigning roles may be a good idea. It's not time to be greedy. Once you're good to go, board the little boat and ready up for the mission. Before boarding Sonara, the vessel, Make sure to equip your items, including ammo. If your ammo isn't equipped, your gun won't reload. Yeah, I know. Yeah. While you're searching the ship, it's recommended to split up, if you're playing in co-op mode at least, as the vessel is pretty big, where there are multiple levels, with multiple rooms and multiple hallways, making it really easy for somebody to get lost. Many doors are blocked or locked, while others will be open and lead you to either a completely empty room or a room with key items, such as keys. It's important to remember what you're here for, which are the target items. So when you're looking through rooms, make sure to... Money? Like many survival horror games, we kind of forget that we're in a horror game when it's just about the atmosphere and stuff like that. But I had this moment during the demo that reminded me the kind of game I was in. What the fuck? Oh! Fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's worse that he disappeared.
It did. Did I kill it? Which brings us back to the healing items. It's always good to have at least one, maybe even a sanity item. That I learned the hard way. Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh, what happened? Failed.
Oh my god.
Close. Throughout the ship, there are these strange floating red blobs that kind of look like a cloud of mosquitoes made of blood. They are screaming in a really haunting sort of way, and they make your sanity decrease when you get too close. Although there's no timer set on the mission, you do have to try to hurry up to get the target items and get extracted, as there is a ship-like monster in the distance that is getting closer and closer. Your hallways will get obscured with this green glowish fog, and eventually you will perish or go insane as the monstrous ship, I don't know what to call it, gets close enough that you're just pretty much fucked. So get on the ship, get your key items, get off the ship. That's the goal. Although the full game comes out in just 12 days, you can try the demo now on Steam, so why not try it before you buy it? So that's
Nice.
Save.
That looks awesome.
It
Like I
does look
said,
good.
I had a lot of fun with the demo. That's a mix of two different demos. But the first one, like that first moment where I'm just playing with my knife, trying to break windows and shit, and I just turn around. He made no sound. He was just suddenly next to me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I actually got so scared.
I actually really liked that, like, it disappeared instead of just stayed until you killed it, because that almost made it worse. It's like, oh fuck, where'd it go?
Yeah, he hovers though. He walks around and he doesn't come inside, but he as far as I know. But he walks around and he's kind of spooky.
Yay.
There's
It,
other
it
stuff
kind
too,
of
but yeah,
kind of looks like a hunter a little bit.
it kind of does, but it makes like these sloshy, like wet sounds when it walks. So it's like clearly like a water creature of some sort. But like, yeah, it's spooky.
Yeah, it looks
I'm like
cool. I
gonna
like
go
I like
download
that
it
you
now.
can get weapons and fight back and stuff like that's what I was talking about with Repo. Like I just like being able to contribute more to my living. You know, like in Lethal, it's like all you can do is fucking run for your life. And like I know
That's
like
all.
you're pretty good at like dodging the thumper and shit like that. And I'm getting better at it, but just like it just annoys me that I can't fight back. You know, I mean, you technically you can kill it with a shovel, but it's such a pain in the ass that like if you do it, like somebody's probably going to die in the process, and like there has to be a good opportunity to do it. I just like I like being able to, you know, do really good, save up a bunch of money or get a bunch of experience, and then pour that into some way that I can get that satisfaction of fighting back, even if it's brief. You know, like give me a gun with like 5 bullets, so that like the next round I can go in there and fuck things up, and then I'm back to being defenseless. You know, like just some kind of thing to mix it up and give me a little bit more control. You know, I feel the same way about like survival horror games. Like there's survival horror games where like you can't fight back and you just have to run, like Haunting Ground and stuff like that. And I love those games, but I prefer games like Resident Evil where it's like, yeah, you have those horror elements, but you can also fight back. You have weapons, so it's a mixture that adds just more, just a richer gameplay experience, in my opinion. Hi, Diz. Excuse me, what? I look over, I see Diz, and she's just like in the ass. What?
So for save, you like I was playing alone, right? So I had like the full budget to be able to buy a gun, a knife, a flashlight, 2 boxes of ammo, and like health. But if you're like with the team, you can't buy everybody that. So that's why it's recommended like if you're like, okay, you're on flashlight duty and like I won't have a flashlight. Your gun has a little bit of a flashlight, like you have a little bit of a light, but it doesn't really light up that much. Um, like one person can have. I don't know if you can heal other people because like obviously I played alone. um, so like if it's something that people are interested in, like I'd recommend getting the demo and then like maybe try it with like somebody. Um, because even the demo lets you try multiplayer, I think. Because I mean, I was in the menu and I was able to go like in both of the like host game and all that. So
I'm gonna download it as soon as this podcast is over.
the demo's been available since February, and the game comes out on the 27th of March. So it's only 12 days away. But I wish listed it. Like it just came up today when I was looking through like the upcoming games. And I was like, holy shit, like this is what I wish Cold Fear was. Like something that like a really scary boat game, because ships are fucking creepy on their own when they're just big and you have like the metal creaking, the water hitting the side, like the constant moving. So I'm like, yeah. And it's big and it's like scanned of like a scan of an actual ship. Plus Korea knows their fucking horror. Their
I'm
movies are scary as shit.
It's not even that. Like lately, a lot of the games I've been playing are all coming out of Korea, and I really like them. Like I like Throne and Liberty a lot. I like First Ascendant, um, Nikkei, Stellar Blade. Like it's interesting. They've been coming out with some bangers.
Some bangers.
Some bangers.
But yeah, that was my my segment.
Segment.
Alrighty, it's time for the Machinima Showcase. This week's showcase is a returning creator, Ski Paps. We've seen 2, maybe 3 videos of theirs. They're really funny. They do primarily Resident Evil Remake parody videos. They just dropped a new video last week, and it's a ridiculous Squid Game cross Resident Evil fucking hybrid thing, and it's very dumb, and I love it. So here we go.
Oh, so fucking stupid. I loved it.
It's fucking ridiculous.
At least it was in Japanese.
Amazing.
That was insane.
That was so good.
Alrighty, Alec. I turn it over to you.
All right, man, it's game time. What a monster. I can't believe. What the hell?
Okay. You
Midna.
guys tell me what the body parts of various characters come from, who they are, and what makes up the monster.
Everybody
Midna.
can shit post Scott. Everybody.
Midna's the head. Jin is the left arm. Oh, who is that middle piece? And what the fuck is that Ninja Turtle looking motherfucking thing? Is that Mondo Gecko? His
No.
leg? No.
Like battle codes.
Oh.
Nope.
What is that? Is the arm Solid Snake? The other arm Solid Snake?
Nope.
The right arm is what's his name? Fuck. Not Kazuma, the other one. Or no, is it
I said Jin
Kazuya?
already.
Oh, Jin. Oh, okay.
It's not Jin.
Oh, it's not?
Oh, is it Kazuya?
It is Kazuya.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that the one that's like gray or the other one?
The other one. The one with the glove.
Is the right leg a Resident Evil villager?
Yeah, I think it's a Ganado.
Yep.
And the left arm is Sam Porter, maybe? Bridges?
Nope.
That's Stranding? No?
Is it Nathan Drake?
Nope.
Is it metal? Is it something? from
Oh,
Metal Gear?
yeah.
What?
Is it Big
Was it-
Boss?
Nope.
Is it Raiden?
Nope.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
On the reveal. But
Well, we
you
didn't
guys
even
keep-
guess for the middle part yet.
The middle part
Alright,
looks
fine.
like the dude from Plague Tale.
Yeah. I don't know who it just looks like from that game.
The
It is Plague Tale, so
the not the Inquisitioner guy, but oh my god, what was his name? He's like the big dude that's you have to sneak around him as Hugo.
Let me read the chat a little bit. Scott, it's not Mendes. Grayish blue pants. It's not the bus. It's not the right leg from House of the Dead.
It is one of the bad guys from Plague Tale, right?
It's Hugo.
It's Hugo. Why is he so fucking like fat?
Let me know when we're ready to do the reveal.
Okay.
Any more guesses?
I'm pissed.
God.
What is it?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's
I
any
want
more
to know.
guesses from the chat.
Okay. Why is it not?
Whose arm is it?
There we go.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Leon.
From Resident Evil Reverse.
Ah.
It's fucking great value, Leon.
Oh my god, it's Machamp.
Yeah, it's a shiny Machamp.
Oh my god.
And otherwise, the other leg is from Final Fantasy VIII, Sid Kramer. And the head is Midna, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
That won't be.
And yeah, well done. If you got it at home. If you didn't,
Yeah,
then get fucked.
we did not do well. What are you talking about?
Yeah. We basically got Midna.
The following game contains reverse clips of potentially horrible things previously said. It's reversed, and remember time, so grow the fuck up.
Alright. Well, Scott, if you knew what it was, then why didn't you say? Anyway, so first one. Scott, I will sign your petition to hate myself for this one. It is a video game. Quite an old one.
It rang like no bells.
Do it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds really familiar.
But it's just a bunch of sounds. How can you recognize something in there? It sounds like those annoying sounds they play on the radios in like the 90s.
Shall I play the OG? Any guesses?
OG.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna know it when you tell me, though. I have a feeling.
Here's the OG.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
No idea.
What are you thinking it was?
No, it just sounded like something I had played before, but not that way.
Well, Lee gets the point because it is Grand Theft Auto London.
Didn't even know that was a game.
Alright, next is another game.
Alright, I'm out. Mr. That's the oh, sure.
Almost have. That's no steam. That's this little Mrs. Hawkins in it. That's the air washing off now. Stash did the air wash again. So, smart as it says, but the up surf. And then, say,
it was.
reparation did it was machine. Is my last name is because it's tested. It's a house news deal. That's the next little snack that's off the seal. Aber else singing air story was half more sure because this is.
I would Vanessa in.
The owl just in reverse. Ooh.
The music sounded like Resident Evil 1.
One of them sounds German.
Right? They really
Oh,
did
I
sound
know.
German.
When is there an owl and
I was thinking when they're standing out, there's a scene where, isn't it like Jill and Barry are talking outside in
Jill
the
and
garden after you, like, where the snakes fall?
I can see where you're coming from for that, but you're wrong.
Okay. That was my only guess. The was giving me Resident Evil vibes, so I don't know.
the voice, like the girl's voice sounded familiar, but the owl's throwing me off.
One more time?
Yeah.
Alright, the way I'm out, Mr. That's the eu think oh, sure.
Almost have the arts new steam law. Arts, this little Mrs. Hawkins in it. The arts and the air wash now for now. Stash did this here wash again. So, spotting as it tested the up surfer. And then, say,
I have not.
reparation did it was machina. Is my last name is this tested. Stuk af jetzt is jouw snoesdeal. Dat is niks heel snack, dat is eraf te zien. Ik ga bij Els zingen eerst nog even af, maar zoek, because this is...
I would Vanessa in
The Dino Crisis?
It's not Animal Crossing either, it is.
No, in the first one, it sounded like Animal Crossing. The girl's voice sounds so familiar at the start. Am I gonna be mad?
Probably. This wasn't even my idea. This was Carmen's idea.
Oh my god, so it's gotta be like one of the few games Carmen's played.
I thought I heard them say Vanessa.
Are there owls and
Should I play the original?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. Do it one more time.
Alright.
Alright, the way I'm out, Mr. That's the eu think oh, sure.
Almost have the arts new steam law. Arts, this little Mrs. Hawkins in it. The arts and the air wash now for now. Stash did this here wash again. So, spotting as it tested the up surfer. And then, say,
I have not.
reparation did it was machina. Is my last name is because this tested. Stuk af jetzt is jouw snoesdeal. Dat is niks heel snack, dat is eraf te zien. Ik ga bij Els zingen eerst nog even af, maar zoek, because this is...
I would Vanessa in
It's not The Sims, is it?
No, it's not The Sims Survivor Horror Fan.
Wow, I said that at the same
Yeah.
time that popped up. That was crazy.
Why does the girl sound it's just like I just want to like hear that girl's voice again.
Alright, I'll play a little bit, but not all of it.
Alright, the way I'm out, Mr. That's the eu think
It's so weird because it sounds like something recent.
Oh.
Survival Horror Fan has it!
ass end of nowhere.
This is a crucial part of your training as Slayer, Buffy.
Nice.
Oh my
Please do try to
god.
stay focused. This test is extremely challenging and comes with its share of peril.
Don't they all?
Yes, now then. The first part of the test is an obstacle course of sorts. Make your way to the church and find your way inside. It isn't quite as simple as it sounds. I'll meet you inside. Best of luck.
Oh, sure. You get to wait inside the church and I'm out here with the peril.
Now I want to play that game. That's a good game.
That's why it's like familiar but not familiar because it's not actually her.
It's like a trick question, kind of.
Yeah.
It was Carmen's idea, and yet she's not here to play. So there we go. You can
Oh,
blame
fuck
her.
you, Carmen.
Alright, next one is Machinima.
I'm back. Oh, well, ew. That's a silly word. So, ew. I know it's good. Huh? Let's look at him, but they fish it. Laughs and sass, her the sign, no, it's in sass. Yeah, right. And the sass, and alright, so where can you go, my owl?
That one's tricky.
Well, it's you for sure. I have an idea. Can you play it again?
That's a silly word. So, you. I'm Lily. Good evening. Yeah, huh? Let's look at them, but they fishy. Laughs and sass, heard this line, and what's in the sass? Yeah, right. And the sass, and alright, so where can you go, my well?
Why can't I think of like
It had
I
a
obviously know it, but fuck.
it has a beep at the beginning, which means that like it's is it something that's like a part of shorts where like it beeps them, you know, like how you do the beep, like beep, and
Or a
cut to the next.
blooper.
Yeah.
And if it's part of a blooper reel that only Alec has heard and not us.
It is on one of you guys' YouTube channels.
One of us three.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Raccoon City Stories extra episode?
Nope. Let's see
Yeah,
if you get it from
do it one more time.
Okay, one more time.
Oh, well, ew. That's a silly word. So, you. I'm Lily. Good evening. Yeah, huh? Let's look at them, but they fishy. Laughs and sass, heard this line, and what's in the sass? Yeah, right. And the sass, and alright, so where can you go, my well?
I can't place the like penny whistle sound.
Yeah, I can't either. The slower like ows, like I should know where that's from. Why can't I place it? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give up.
Shall I play the OG?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello? Hi, I'm looking for Louis, Sarah. I'm an assassin. Yeah, right. Assassins don't announce that they're assassins, pal. He should be at the medical center. Huh, thank you. I'm gonna go kill him now. Wait, what? You're a real assassin? Wait, hello? Hello? Yo, I got my... Oh, snap, I'm bleeding! You...
Oh snap! I'm bleeding.
No idea what that is. Well, I know it's like dual, but
Shall I reveal?
Yeah.
It is Lewis versus Ezzo, the Ward Productions.
Oh my
Shadow
god.
Kitty!
Me?
Yep,
I
it's
did
on
that.
your channel.
What? No, I have to. What? I don't even know my own video.
How does it feel?
Alright. Next one is from a movie.
Here is the scent. His name. In it up. First, the minute in it, not just by you. This is an old man when you kill us. If the caster was old man, I see up the world. And not you wish to fix the lust. Sends me a minute out there, sing it, start over.
Is that a game?
It's based on a video game, yes. So it's a movie based on a video game.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't think anyone
there's
got
like
it.
there's like no sounds in the background or anything distinct. Do it again.
Here is the scent. His name. In it up. First, the minute in it, not just by you. This is an old man when you kill us. If the caster was old man, I see up the world. And not you wish to fix the lust. Sends me a minute out there, sing it, start over.
Would we have seen this movie?
Sean might have. I haven't. Shayla might have, but.
Wow. Is it Doom?
It is Doom. Well done.
I've seen it.
We have orders to contain this threat by any means necessary.
So let's evacuate the uninfected and blow this place to hell.
And we have orders to protect this facility.
We don't have orders to kill innocent people.
It's a terrible
we have to
movie.
stop anything from getting to the surface. By any means necessary.
Found this little chicken shit hiding under a pile of dead bodies.
Am I glad to see you guys?
Did you say what it was yet?
Yeah, Jazz said it was Doom.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Terrible movie.
I've never seen it. I just recognize The Rock's voice.
Okay, we got another video game.
What the hell is that? I don't think I've seen whatever that is.
You played it?
Oh, is it Monster Hunter?
No.
Has everyone here played it?
Sean definitely has. I would just say Shayla has. Not sure about you, Jazz.
I hate this game.
Okay, one more time.
What the hell is the yelling over the radio or whatever the fuck that is? Like I can't think of what the hell that could possibly be.
It's not Resident Evil CG films. It's not Final Fantasy.
What about that Space Channel 5 thingy?
Yep.
Nah.
Or that bubblegum, whatever.
Oh, Lollipop.
Yeah, that.
It's not.
Bubblegum.
Let's see if we get it from the original.
Hey, I've seen this scene before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere.
Is mine.
Oh.
Serve as the object of my revenge.
Wow, that was unreal. What the heck?
It's a beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I haven't played that game in forever.
That game was awesome.
I never beat it. It's on my backlog. It's a big list.
So it was Beautiful Joe. Alright, we got two left. This one's another game.
Tetris.
Battletoads?
Nope.
Donkey Kong?
Nope.
Something on the NES.
Yes.
It's not Duck Hunt.
No.
No. I know that sound. Yeah, it's Bomberman.
Mm.
It's the original.
Nice.
That's my jam.
Do you remember Man on the 360?
Oh my god.
Shut up, Hill. No.
You know,
It was actually a really good game. It just had a ridiculous skin.
see, I don't agree. I think it was a terrible game, but I liked it.
I know, right? It was so fun. Played the shit out of that.
I like that they did something weird and stupid with it. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's fucking Bomberman. Like it plays
I
the
know.
same. So
It
it's like
played exactly the same.
if you like Bomberman, like you will like that game if you can pull your head out of your ass because it's the same fucking thing. Like some people just can't get over the visuals of it
It looked
because it is very, very weird.
So it wasn't Mario Brothers, it was in fact Bomberman 2.
Bomberman.
And the last one then, guys.
I wish they would have had a story. That would have been better.
Zorgilshak. My Zorgilshak. Zorgilshak.
Forest and road. Alright, don't go hit him a soy.
Hillshire, oh, is smooth. What, love for you? I get this smooth. Say the ocean in the mouth. You are my good.
Is it RE2 Spood?
No.
Why are you laughing?
Zorgilshak. My Zorgilshak. Zorgilshak.
Forest and road. Alright, don't go hit him a soy.
Oh.
Hillshire, oh, is smooth. What, love for you? I get this smooth. Say the ocean in the mouth. You are my good.
Is it Duel where he's flipping the camera back and forth?
Which episode, bitch?
Oh, you fuck. 7? God damn it. 8. What?
9.
9. Here is the original.
A video camera? Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Let's see that again. Oh, you fell down. Whoopsie, poor Ashley.
Yo, somebody fucking with the camera. Turn that shit off.
Dope. Beep boop bop. Ashley goes up. Ashley goes down. Ashley goes. Oh.
And there we go. That was. This was hard on you guys.
Which I wonder
Mean.
why.
That was mean. Never mind. Game's done.
Wow. Thank you. All right. It's time for Nobody Asked Us, and then we'll wrap it up.
Nobody asked us.
Was someone talking to you?
No. No.
Oh, that's me.
Alright. What are some examples of, wow, the devs actually thought of this? that caught your attention while playing a game?
I mean, most everything detail-wise in Metal Gear, but I have a recent one that was when playing mouth washing, there's a part where there's something that you can they gave a mechanic to something for no reason other than just for to be fun, like to be goofy, and then you get an achievement for doing it right after you do it. It's like, oh, they fucking knew everybody was gonna play with the thing. Like, it was just one of the, like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just like they added a goofy little interactive mechanic for no other reason than like, haha, you want to do that. And then as soon as you do it, the achievement's like, boop boop. It's like, you fucking knew I was gonna do that. God damn it. It's like, don't press the red button. Press the red button.
Yeah, I think the one that stands out the most for me is Metal Gear 2 with the fucking ice cubes. Like that blew my mind. Like literally just sit there and watch ice cubes melt in a video game. Like that doesn't
Right?
even, they don't do that today.
I
So like the fact that
know.
they did that fucking 20 some odd years ago, like what the fuck? That is crazy.
The Metal Gears are so good at those like little detailed moments. So it's like, why'd you put that in there other than
Right?
just like you didn't have to do that, but you did.
I can think of two of them. Off the top of my head, there's probably a whole bunch, but two of them that stand out right now. One of them being in Baldur's Gate when you catch like uh the hobgoblin having sex with the ogre, and you can make fun of like it allows you to like if you make fun of his penis, he gets like he runs away.
He's like,
If you
oh,
make fun of his
never
tiny dick, and he's like oh, and he like runs away.
She's
I'm
like, you ruined the mood. Never mind.
because you totally know that like people would be like, haha, tiny dick. And pretty much like any flexible things you can do in that fucking game is ridiculous. But like the other one that stands out is oh shit. I lost it. Wait. Alec, you go and then I'll try to remember because it fucking slipped out of my mind. I'm just too busy making fun of tiny dicks. Not that there's anything wrong with people who are different.
Can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Other than a
Like-
Stanley Parable where you could just ignore what the guy's telling you, and they obviously thought about that, so...
Like, this is a little one, but I remember the very first time I ever played Metal Gear Solid and thinking it was kind of cool that I was like, whoa, that's a cool little detail that I'm leaving footprints. And then almost like right on beat of me thinking that, I hear a guard go like, huh, whose footprints are these? And I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, that was crazy. Fucking Metal Gear.
It's so good.
Metal Gear. The other one that I remembered it. The other one was in Last of Us. If you're like, if you stand there and you just like, I realized that by doing something else, you just stand idle and don't touch your controller for a while. Eventually, like Ellie will just have dialogue where she's just like, "So are we just gonna stand here, or are we gonna go, or what's going on?" Like she'll just be like pointing it out, and I love that the devs like put in that like they actually had the VAs like voice out like idle stuff. I like when games do that because they know that you've just been standing around for a while.
Am I the only one here that missed Undertale? Like, I know that was a big deal, but I just never played it.
I never played it.
Never played it.
Wow.
I played a little bit of it.
Get out.
I want to play it.
I guess you're not the
cool.
only one here. You're not the odd one out.
Well, the
You know-
soundtrack for that game is amazing.
Okay, we'll go on to the next question. What video game soundtrack has no business being that
Oh.
good?
Undertale.
Horizon.
I would say Castlevania has some fucking bangers, like especially like the OG one. Oh, DuckTales, like that is such a random one to have like a banger ass fucking soundtrack. Like the moon. I know people hype it up now, but there's a reason. Like I used to literally like be hyped to get to the moon on DuckTales so that I could just listen to the song. And then of course, I mean Metal Gear is really good.
I will listen to the Horizon, like I'll combine them and I'll just listen to the soundtracks just like at work or just when I'm chilling or in the background of other games, just because it's such a good fucking soundtrack. Like it's just scores in general. Like I don't know.
Survivor Horror Fan says Silent Hill 3. Lee said Metal Gear
Yes!
Rising with Vengeance.
Yeah, I
Yes!
totally agree with Silent Hill 3.
Oh, and
What?
Revengeance. Holy
Final
shit.
Fantasy 7 was really good too.
Yeah.
Michael says Umbrella Corps.
God damn it. Michael,
No.
get fucked. And I just thought of another one for the first question. In the Resident Evil Deadly Silence on the DS, you could like take the stylus and poke Chris and Jill in their naughty bits and they react. It's great.
I would say Tekken has good soundtracks. The older ones, not so much the new ones. But yeah. Alright, last question. Which game has a tedious start but later becomes great?
See, I don't know, because every time if I give a game like 5-10 minutes and I'm not into it, I give up.
Right? Like if something has a tedious start, it probably lost me.
Potentially Death Stranding, but I mean, given that I spent 4 hours in it, that's a pretty fucking slow start. So I don't know.
I would say Death Stranding gets good when you get a bike.
How far in is that?
Don't worry about it.
Like 10 hours? God.
Then there's other suggestions like Mass Effect, Yakuza.
Lunar, whatever.
I've got another one for question 1. Resident Evil 4. It's like the devs knew people were gonna look up Ashley's skirt.
Yeah.
Like so she just like hides away and goes like pervert. Like, that's a good touch.
Yeah.
Michael says Monster Hunter. Scott says Final Fantasy 13 gets good 12 hours in.
Oh,
if that's like a serious thing, that's fucking ridiculous. Like no game should take 12 hours to get good. Like, come on.
Yeah, but this is the thing I get told, like, by people that love Game of Thrones. They said, "Oh, you have to watch it till fucking season 2 and it gets good." Like, no, I don't have to watch it. I'm
right. Things shouldn't need like, oh, you just need to power through,
right,
like, for a couple hours. Like, no, they should make it good from the start, or they should just give up. Like,
yeah.
Then I have a one example because everybody says that about Final Fantasy, like that Final Fantasy 13 gets good if you get to a certain part, and it's like, I played that game for about 2 days, and after the second day, I'm like, I can't. Oh, did he? Yeah, I can't do it. I couldn't.
He said Lightning Returns.
Wow, that's been debatable.
There you have it. Alrighty. That will do it for episode 273. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions to get exclusive content. Have a great week. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.